So first edition
wanna
road
visit.
trip to Oakville.
I agree. Tacos and road trip.
Faith,
Y'all all
you're
stay
in?
behind.
No, come on. You'll be with us. I'll protect you.
I will hold your hand.
I will stay. I'll stay behind. Yeah, you know, a lot more heat to forecast in the weather.
There you go. Yes. Nice segue.
Yeah, for sure. As you're heading out the door today, though, haze, heat, humidity, that's really the biggest stories for us. As we're going to continue right before we see our cold front try to sneak in here as we get into tomorrow. Here's a look at that smoke still coming in from Central America, and those southeast winds that we have starting off our morning are going to continue to really influence and see those plumes of smoke still present in our forecast. But into tomorrow, as that front gets a little bit closer to our region, we'll see a little bit less of that that smoke in our forecast, but either way it's still going to be slightly present, as that front is not going to be strong by any means necessary. Temperature wise today, we're going to make a run for about the mid 90s here in Corpus Christi. About 3, we may hit about 93, 94 into our afternoon hours, and into tonight by 10 a.m. that's when we'll start to see those 80s return back into our forecast. Another big change about today is it won't be as breezy as what we saw yesterday. We'll see sustained winds really struggle to break into about 15 miles per hour later on this evening. Gusts really not even breaking above 20 at that, so really can hold things together. Won't be as breezy, but it does mean that uptick on the heat and a little bit more humid without a little bit winds in the forecast. As we see the stationary front approach us into the overnight hours, it's going to really dwindle and take its time getting out of here. As it does so, once again, it's going to sit just on top of us as a warm front as we get into Wednesday evening, early Thursday morning. And what that means is, once again, with this front not being as strong, and also as it then becoming a warm front, it's going to then turn in, pull in more moisture from the Gulf as we get into the end of the week, into Friday, into Saturday, into your Memorial Day weekend ahead. It's going to mean that return in temperatures will be back on the rise as we're nearing the end of our week. Here's what that looks like, as well as heat index values. Behind that front, we're going to try to drop into the lower 90s. Still going to be warm, just not as hot. We'll also see a little bit more relief for those feels like temperatures breaking into about the lower triple digits, 100, both Wednesday and Thursday. As we have that warm front pushing more moisture in our area, going to see temperatures rise back up. We'll see feels like temperatures near about 105 as we get into Memorial Day weekend. So if you have any plans to hit outside, do some activities if you have the day off, really just want to once again stress heat safety and stress staying hydrated. As we get into Wednesday, expecting this to be our next best shot at getting some isolated to widely scattered showers. That activity hanging on a little bit closer and a little bit better for our friends further south of Corpus Christi, and a little bit for our friends closer towards the brush country. If you're heading to the beach today to cool off, you can expect mid 80s. Once again, not as breezy winds. We'll have about partly sunny skies with a low rip current risk as well, with those winds a little bit lower than what we saw yesterday. Rest of your 7-day forecast, gorgeous conditions as far as sunshine is concerned. Temperature-wise, it's going to be hot. It's the end of May here in South Texas. Of course, nothing new. Above normal temperatures as we see both on the low end and on the high end. So stay hydrated, prepare for the rain on the way. Isolated to widely scattered at best, but either way, we need any type of rain that we can cash in the coastal bend.